going on, you guys? Like, welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And then I got one for One Piece chapter 1015 or 1015, obviously. So for the people who seen my live reaction and wanted me to upload it on here, tried to, couple things didn't work. It didn't work last week, didn't work this week. I'm gonna see what I can do to where I can get those live reactions from here. I mean, from my TikTok over. And then, because I would I react to it, then I review it on there, and then I'm trying to get those videos to upload. For some reason, just not working in my favor. But maybe I should try Twitch. Maybe once I start reacting to stuff on Twitch, maybe that'll work. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know I did try, failed. I might gonna try a couple more times this week. So if you see a reaction video pop up on my channel for One Piece chapter 1015, just know that's what it is. But overall, I thought the chapter was cool. I think the other previous chapters I liked more, and I think, but there were some things in this one I definitely enjoyed. One is like I've told people many times before, I'm not a big Sanji fan, but the fact that Sanji's like finally involved in the story, I think I really enjoy it because it's about time. I like, cause like he's been pretty much useless in. Well, I ain't gonna say useless, but he really hasn't done anything since the raid started. He pretty much just like been off doing his own thing. He was first he was traveling with Jinbei and Luffy, and then he goes off and gets captured by Black Maria, and then he has to call for Robin's help. It's just like. And then he just carrying Zoro around. Obviously, he lands a big hit on Queen, who honestly hasn't done anything either. But we also get to see like kind of like Queen's mechanical body. I'm kind of wondering, how does a mechanical body as well as a mythical Zoan type work? Like, I'm pretty sure Queen should be able to do like some unique stuff just because of those two simple facts right there. But we still haven't seen anything from Queen. Has been like overly disappointing in my opinion. Pretty much all of Kaido's All-Stars have been disappointing me. Even King's cool as he look and as like calm as the character seems, you can look cool all you want, bro. If you don't do nothing, you pretty much ass putting in my view. And we also saw him in this chapter, but we just saw like glimpses of what's been going on. But I'm pretty sure the anime will expound upon what's going on with those guys. But but when you get into those heated debates, it's like, oh, this person was doing this. Like, oh, it's only in the anime. Like in the manga, we have full-blooded fights where everybody's seen scarred and seem like they've been in a battle, but we don't know what's going on with those battles. That's one of the big complicated things about drawing a war arc. I feel like it would have been better if we had, I feel like this arc would be better if we don't have like individual fights. We kind of like get like confrontations rather than like whole fights, because this arc is already over 100 chapters. And we might be over 200 if we try to give everybody an individual fight, because we know those One Piece fights last more than just one chapter. But like I said, I'm happy to see Sanji and Queen probably finally finna face off. Chopper, and Sanji also tells Chopper like, "Hey, bro, Luffy's not dead, bro. How many miracles have you seen us pull off?" And I'm just, and that is true, because I'm pretty sure as a reader, and most readers, we think like Luffy gets out of certain situations where it just feels like some BS. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm a person who typically call those things out more than anybody else. And be like, "Oh no," but it was explained. I'm like, they should be dead right now. Okay, like them even making out of this situation seems kind of crazy, because everybody started to get like nervous, and once they announced Luffy's done, like everybody's just like the morale just kind of like lowered. Petal Sparrow was like taking advantage of it, shooting arrows. It was dope what Sanji did. Kicked the hell out of Queen, made Queen spin around, and like block the arrows, and then kick Queen into Petaline. So I'm pretty sure Petaline gonna get back up and end up facing Nekomamushi pretty soon. So it's gonna be another battle we have. We got Nekomamushi, Petaline, and we still don't know what's going on with Jack and Dogstorm. I'm hoping Jack kills him. Not nothing against Dogstorm. It's just I'm a fan of Jack. I'd rather see Jack fight somebody else. We have Jinbei and for a minute I didn't notice Jinbei in the shop, but Jinbei and Who's Who. There's still so many battles going on just around. We also learned that one of probably my least favorite part of the chapter is Zeus. Zeus has to combine his soul into Robin's baton. I just wasn't a fan of that, because me thinking of that kind of gets me to thinking about Kanjuro, Kiku, and Kinemon. I'm kind of feeling like they'll eventually get up to, and that's just going. And that's one of the things I like about this chapter is the way everybody like to execute. Like Kaido, legitimately. Now, how Kinemon is still alive after the thrashing that he took last week? Like this, I literally said this. I said Luffy in fourth gear got hit one hand by Kaido and knocked out, KO'd. Okay, one hand got KO'd. No Conqueror's Haki on him, right? Kinemon already lost to Kaido earlier. Kinemon he was near death then. He's up already, fighting again. And then Kaido smashes him with a Conqueror's Haki infused attack on top of the head, breaks both of his sword, and some kind of way Ken gets up and stabs. I'm like, it's just be like, okay. So I kind of like, that pretty much confirms to me that OT is going to get back up and Page 1 going to get back up. The reason you obviously you think OT is going to get back up because Robin has, not Robin, Nami has Zeus in her baton, so stronger light, and she's obviously going to be able to defeat Ulti now. Plus, Ulti is like missing half of her stomach, okay? So, and I don't know exactly who Page 1 is going to fight because he's kind of, I would say Usopp, but at this point, I don't even know what I want Usopp to do. Maybe just fall off on Onigashima and just hit the ground and just be done. But, so yeah, trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Kaido's this is one of the things about Kaido that it really makes me question a few things. And it's when he told Kinemon, people don't know how to accept defeat. You know, like take your defeat like a man. And that's when he turned to a shish kebab, which I absolutely love. But I'm thinking that's why Kaido was defeated 7 times. I'm pretty sure Kaido was in certain situations where he feel like he couldn't win and the battle was over, and so he just he just accepted defeat. I don't feel like Kaido's will is that strong, which kind of is weird because it's like, how does he have Conqueror's Haki if he doesn't have a strong? I don't want anybody that doesn't have a strong will to have Conqueror's Haki, you know, because it seems he's, I guess, suicidal, you could say. So I don't necessarily understand that, because that just pretty much, what he said pretty much just goes into why I think he's lost 7 times. It might not have been like, the battle might not have been necessarily over, but like he pretty much like just accepted defeat. And so that's how I think Kaido took some of his losses, because he pretty much like gave up after he felt like it was done. That's just a shot in the dark, just based off like his personality and everything else about him. Because he pretty much told Kinemon like, hey, what are you doing with these couple seconds, man? What you think that's really gonna help? Because in my mind, I'm like, we've seen Kaido's speed. We've seen him be able to hit Luffy after Luffy even used Future Sight. So I'm like, Shinobu running with Momonosuke, I'm like, he still should catch them fairly quickly, and he does. But Shinobu uses her technique to like decay the rocks, and then she ended up falling. Of course, she's falling down to Wano, which I think Act 3 has to end where like Kaido actually succeeding in dropping Onigashima down on Wano, and like a lot of people dying. That's the only way I can see this working, to where the whole him picking up Onigashima makes sense, because him, like, as quickly as they got the Onigashima, I feel like they should have been got over to the capital by now. So who knows? Big Mom is about to face down Kid and Law. I don't think they stand a chance personally, and they're heavily damaged. Like, so many people, like their endurance, everybody's endurance seemed to like jump up. Okay, because beforehand, certain attacks they've been hit from were like KO people, but like now they're able to like withstand it. Another one of the things is Luffy sends Momo a message, and this is why Kinemon doing what he did, stabbing Kaido, giving him a few little seconds, actually mattered, because Momonosuke conveys the message through like the frog, that hey, Luffy's alive, and that pretty much raised everybody's morality. And like you just keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. Which obviously most of the Straw Hats and everybody else, maybe it's not the samurai didn't have as much faith, but like all the Straw Hats and pretty much knew like yo, of course we're gonna keep fighting. This is not over. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. They're a lively crew, right? And Kid smirk on his face. I really don't know. I don't see Big Mom going down this arc, so I don't know why they. It's setting it up for there to be like a change and a win. You know what I'm saying? A possible way that the raid is a success. It just I still feel like Kaido was leagues ahead of Luffy, even with learning conquerors. I just don't. And he's beat up. He's finna go recover for a little bit, and then finna have to come back and fight the same Kaido he just lost to. Like what power boost? I mean, obviously he's gonna get like a Gear Fifth or Awakening or something like that. It just you just look at it, and you be like, how would they close the enormous gap? I'm still of the mindset I want to see more than one person take down Kaido. A 1v1 just does not fit my head canon. I guess I would say that's pretty much what it is. It's just pretty much just my way of just thinking of like how these characters have been portrayed and like the battles that are set up, you know. But at the end of the chapter, we get something interesting, and that's Yamato confronting Kaido, and she called Kaido like, "Don't you like call me father? Like who you playing with? Like you finna give Yamato a spanking." So. And we've seen Yamato go head up with Ace, who, to my recollection, for all the data that I've seen and everything that I've heard, wasn't that strong, right? So we finna get that showdown, which probably shouldn't take 2 minutes, honestly. If Kaido decides to actually hit Yamato back, that's one of the biggest things about it because I think Kaido actually cares about Yamato. I know he put the cuffs on her and. But that was to like make sure she didn't leave or he didn't leave. That's just my personal opinion. I could be completely totally wrong. Kaido could be about to thunderbog Yamato to hell. I want this is where we're gonna see Yamato's hybrid form because there's no way Yamato thinks he's gonna attack Kaido just straight up. You know, I just don't see Yamato being that strong. Maybe second YC level, but we know a second YC compared to a Yonko, it's nothing. And I don't even know if I can give Yamato a second YC right now. I probably can give him Toby Ropo level or like, you know what I'm saying, something around there. Maybe, yeah, I just can't give a Toby Ropo level. I mean not a Calamity level or anything. So I'm excited to see. I'm happy we don't have a break next week. I think Oda's like the reason we're not getting no breaks just yet. I think Oda's trying to get to that end of Act 3, so I'm really ready to feel that feeling of despair. And like I got it, we're getting it, but I want to make this. That's why the Zeus thing threw me off because I felt like I thought that should have been a permanent. Zeus is gone, you know. So that kind of like leaves the door open for Kanjuro. Kiku and even Kinemon, as crazy as it may seem, and I don't really like that. I know the door is obviously open for Luffy. He's the main character. He's not finna die yet. So I don't know, man. I think the Zeus thing kind of really throws me off because I really want that feeling of like hopelessness, and then we come through with something that makes sense as to how they win this, you know. Maybe take Big Mom completely out of the equation. Double team Kaido. He like find out something about Kaido's previous fights. A flashback to where we found out how he was losing, even though a lot of us feel like he was like during his younger days as a pirate on the rock ship. Something, you know what I'm saying, rather than just new power beat him. Even though I know that's pretty much like the formula. So we just have to see. But I'm still waiting for that complete despair moment where Kaido drops Onigashima on Wano. That's what I'm waiting for. I can't wait to see. I really hope that happens. But you guys, let me know what y'all thought about the chapter down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.